Cool. Cool. Absolutely love that for me. We crawled inside of a massive fish, and we picked up a Polaroid. Okay, I was somewhat convinced that that was going to take his heart. Joel's dull heart. Alright. Well, I was gonna say I could just chalk that up to the game being glitchy, but at this point, it's probably for something significant. Because the cards haven't really done much for us, aside from the romper. Damn. This is crazy. This is, like, actually insane. I don't think I've ever played a game like this in my life. You will not escape. Not today, Jim Carrey. No? Huh. Okay, so a couple more beers. Oh, hello. It's good to see you. How's it going? You're my favorite friend. The eyes are following. The eyes are absolutely following me. How fucking dare you, game? Hi, can I have a hug? Can I give you a heart? Can I give you my father's? No? Okay, good. I didn't want to give it to you in the first place. There's also like a blown up UFO here. Oh, and he ran away. Yeah, all of our toys are supersized. Can I sneak back here though? Oh, yes I can. Okay, I can't like interact with anything here. Surely there must be a way for us to divulge ourselves through this little spot here, right? Oh, giving her toy a little kiss. All right, maybe that will be for New Game Plus. I will probably go through this game again on my own. I don't know if I necessarily. I mean, I don't know how much of this game is actually like that we've been through together. Oh, here we go. Nope, just kidding. Can't quite do that. All right, let's go chase this asshole down. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there are the stairs again. All collisions in the game must be checked. God damn. Oh boy, what?
What is it that motivates you to continue? By now, you should know that everything is broken. There is no script anymore.
Oh, this is really cool, actually. So they had some grabs that were rightfully discarded. I can't help but wonder if this is just going to lull us into a sense of false security, and that they're going to say that none of this matters when, in all actuality, they all do. Convulsions. Eesh. We also have the closed door. Yeah. And the levitate, which was rightfully discarded. Is there anything over here? No. Hello? Okay, my vision was being quite obscured there. Anything over there? Somewhere you guys want to take me? Some secret place? What is this? I don't like how caged in I've been. Nothing over here. Alright. Well, I suppose I probably ought to stop y'all from doing this shit. Were you here before? I certainly hope not. Do I want to remove everything to... I mean, I probably should. Because that looks like where I need to go. If I can't go up, you know? On account of somebody's shoddy development of this game. Let's try it. Let's press the big old red button. Oh. I mean, does it really come as much of a surprise? You don't think anything back here disappeared, right? Like the giant monkey? We didn't see any other ghosts over here, right? We can't really go back anywhere. I don't remember being blocked by much. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna assume we're probably fine over here. This is just for me and my off time, but yeah. This is quite odd. Thank you. Sound like they might have spawned back, but not the case. I hope that I can press that button and not mess anything up, you know? Like if I had run through this hallway without pressing it, would they have stopped me? knows? But as we come back to here... Oh, this is interesting. It's the moon. The moon. Oh, and we have a spawn place. That's curious. I can't go through there. So it's a strange set. Does that say sequel ideas discarded? Would we go to the moon? Is that the big moon and the little moon? Odd, very strange. Can't really like do much with it though. Oh, this one. Can we do anything with you? Oh, you can. Oh, good. I'm glad that I could push it. That's awesome. Can I put... Well, should I put you... You can't even fit into the door. Sorry, friend. Oh, yeah, this thing is, like, really gnarly to, like, control. You can just, like, roll it. Oh, and there's, like, a hole in the floor up there. How about I connect it over here and you can, I guess, smash together? No? Okay. I suppose if you insist. It's nothing... Ooh. Getting particularly warbly over here. Is it because I gotta fall down here? Out of bounds. Out of bounds, they say. Out of bounds. Can I take the moon with me? Because if there's anybody I want to go out of bounds with, it's my friend, the celestial body, simply known as Luna. How about this? You go first. You test the waters for me, because I don't want to die here. Oh yeah, because there's that over there. Oh, cool. She deactivated it. Nice. Wait a minute. Is it dead? Did it come back? Do I have to go in, like, directly after it? Yeah, there it is. And then we spawn right there. All right, well, you know what they say, but they never apply to themselves. Women and children first. Yeah, apparently that's all been a massive ruse, since women and children are famously the greatest arbiters of tragedy when it comes to those sorts of, I don't know, mass casualty events. Those are usually the ones who die most. I know, it's a terrifying prospect, but drop down. Ugh. Oof. Wait, where'd the moon go? Oh, I guess it went out of bounds, huh? I wonder if I went in before it, what would happen? Here we go.
The last time, I keep thinking that maybe it was my fault for not calling the ambulance quicker, for not knowing how to give first aid. And I know I've been told I couldn't have done anything, but that's exactly what scares me. To have been there when he was dying. And not doing anything, just watching my father's face struggling as his heart broke. I don't know. For me, everything is pretty dark since then. I think I need help. I'm not sure there's a way out this time, thanks to you. The story is over. Why are you still here?
Surely this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Does he want me to quit? I just might need to quit so I can go back to the title screen, back to the desert, right? He kept talking, so I just assumed that was the case. But time and time again, we return to the beginning of the game so that we can start in the desert and chase down the ghosts, of which we should have found all of them. Or shadows, I should say, but This is like the House of Leaves of video games. I mean, I'm sure there are probably others. I think someone mentioned Doki Doki Literature Club being similar to that, but this game I think kind of takes the cake. Yeah, look it. We have the 4 figures, and let's try it. Oh, here we go. All right. We'll chase it down before the storm has a chance to take us.
In the end, you got your way and managed to reach the other side. Was that really what you wanted? Yes, although it may not be what you're imagining. You are behind the darkness, beyond what a human is capable of comprehending. A place born of the spilled black bile of the sorrowful, where those tired of suffering hide, like Samuel. I find it hard to believe that you don't know, after all you've done to get here and disturb one of my guests. Of course. There are things in the dark that cannot be seen, and yet they are there. And somehow, you saw someone. Precisely. Everything is broken because you saw what you shouldn't have. But don't worry. I'm not the one who gets angry. On the contrary. The truth is that I appreciate those who come here, no matter what. Yes. Let's just say it's not my thing. Again? I am one of the many voices you hear in your head. I can be the narrator, the ghost, the monster, the god. I am whatever you need me to be, so I can be your complete destruction, or your most precious companion. It's up to you. Not really, but as I just said, I can be. I am simply me, just as you are you. Everyone in this world lives in contradiction, even those you call gods. Samuel's life is a great example of this, full of half-truths and half-lies. What if I told you that the one who has helped you and the one who has hindered you are the same person? Does that make sense? Or is it paradoxical? The truth is that the answer doesn't matter. They are both real. That's interesting, because that who actually includes a lot of things. It includes you. Oh, it's time. He's here. Finally, you are face to face. I imagine it must feel strange, almost like a phantom limb. But I must confess, I've always loved this moment. You never know how it's going to end. So, go ahead, Samuel. What do you have to say? Go on. Stop. You shouldn't say that. I can feel the pain, and therefore understand where these statements are coming from. But I can also feel the doubt in them. So be fair. You see, something as simple as doubting can drastically change the perception of things. Say it. I see. I find it very interesting to see someone who manages to get out of this place after facing his fears. But I feel the need to make an observation, Samuel. You were never alone, and you never lost your dreams. That's why you made it this far. I have nothing to add. But you should take the opportunity to say something more before you leave this place. Take care, Samuel. Until next time.
Well, that, my friends, concludes our time here in Luto, apparently. We finally get our proper animations. We're gonna leave these all up, and unfortunately I cannot enter, presumably, Isaac's room. Man, this is usually the part of the game where I sort of reflect on it, but I have not taken a break, and I probably should before fully divulging my thoughts on this, but I think the first half, I think, went so freaking hard. I loved the first half and just the building up of the suspenseful moments, and even up until, you know, we were playing Hangman, I was thinking this is going to be an all-timer, but once it started breaking, the game started breaking, I think that's honestly where it started to lose me. And as much as I want to say that I liked it, seeing how much I missed, I don't think I'm at liberty to say exactly my full thoughts on that. I missed 90% of the Polaroids in Chapter X, and I have a feeling it's probably darker than we have any reason to believe. Let's grab our house keys one last time. Presumably, I would want to say there might not be a new game plus to this, but I might like step in and just take a look around and see if anything's changed. but that was our first run of it. Yeah. I am very glad I played through this for the first time with you all, because I feel like it wouldn't necessarily work if you knew what you were doing. It's another one of those games. It's like Soma and Tunic and you know, Outer Wilds. It's just one of those things that you truly just need to play for yourself and discover the mechanics and the story when you're going through. And I know I was like overly cautious in most parts and just double checking things, but the fact that it's still beating me up inside, like, how much of the game did I actually witness? 40% of it? 60%? 70%? Like, I was missing so many Polaroids, and I should have still had, like, you could have the hammer through the entirety of the game, and that thought didn't even cross my mind, because I didn't think that I was gonna, like, well, at first I just didn't even know we needed it. I found the hammer before discovering what it was used for, which was that bedroom. And maybe by completing the game in a certain way, or if you can, you know, beat Hangman without losing once, or, you know, do things in all sorts of orders. Like, I'm so curious to see what 100% guide or run of this game would look like. And I can't imagine that a lot of people experienced even as much as I did their first time around. So I mean, is there even another ending to that? Because that felt like kind of a bad ending. Not even like a good bad, but just like, it was almost, it similarly felt like a cop-out. And, well, see, cop-out just sounds so extreme, but also like a little pandery in a sense. But, oh, fonts were Stay Pixel. R.I.P. Pixel. R.I.P. Oh, it was Night of the Living Dead. See, I didn't want to say something stupid because I've never seen that film, but I know some of, like, the voice lines from it, if that sounds weird, and the references. But I don't think they played any of them. And I was like, this sounds like it could be Night of the Living Dead. But we have plenty of thanks here for their endless support, patience, and encouragement. And again, I feel like that game, I was expecting it to be, I mean, maybe it was pretty visceral, but I was expecting it to be gory. Obviously, there were the scenes with the blood that were pretty unsettling, but for the most part, it felt like it could have been like a strong T rating. I think I've seen more blood in Uncharted than in this game, you know, or something like that, Tomb Raider. But that's it. That, my friends, is Luto. Oh. I'm glad the credits were short, because I didn't want to, you know, quit out of them. But there we have it. That damn warning sign again. I wonder. I do wonder, though. I am so curious. We've been sitting here this long. I am out of coffee. My throat is killing me. But that's all right. It was worth it. My computer's still chugging. We're fine. We'll make it. Broken Bird Games. Have they done anything else? Oh, we still have the four ghosts. Oh, and we can play the mini game again. 3003. Save data will be lost. Shoot, I kind of don't want to do that. But perhaps I shall. Let's do it. So if the ghosts are already there... Oh, I can't run. Oh, maybe it did wipe my data. Oh my god, that would be awful. Granted, I feel like if this is what happens when you beat the game, probably not the worst thing in the world.
sandstorm rises, and
No.
countless of its grains strike Sam furiously, cutting into his skin, entering his eyes, filling his mouth, until little by little everything in its path is buried under the sand. Even him.
Not again. Oh. Yeah, it looks like it might just be like a straight up start over, wipe the slate clean. We might need to do some very specific things if we want those Polaroids.
Fortunately, Sam is used to his many recurring nightmares.
Man.
Although he hasn't had this one for a long time. He doesn't know what it means, but whatever it is, it's happening again.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison. Welcome to Luto. We find ourselves in a bathroom. Good morning, good luck, babe. Bring pizza, be happy, clean up after yourself, and don't leave antidepressants next to your many bottles of alcohol. There's that damn motion detected air dispenser.
As he does every day, Sam gets ready to leave the house and go to work.
Well, it sounded like something fell in there, but the fact that the 42 didn't come back in our playthrough, it does make me feel like we definitely missed something. We'll go and pick this up for later, and I want to take a look.
Today he seems a bit distracted, as if he hasn't been here before. Probably because of the move.
Oh, and there was kind of, this I didn't even notice. All right, well, let's get that out of the way. Watch, I still have the heart in my inventory. All right, let's try this. I wonder, this is the one thing that I want to try before we end things off. What happens?
You're getting ahead of yourself. Don't be impatient. Everything takes time.
All right. Somebody help. Send help. I am begging you. End this project before it's too late. Oh, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison. Thank you all so much for joining me. As a whole, I had a blast, but I am still going to tinker around with this off screen. And if there's anything worth noting, then I'll be sure to let you know. But that includes probably playing through in Spanish, because that was what the game defaulted to at the very beginning before the warning screen. But I think this is where we're going to do it. So thank you all so much, and I will see you in probably the project that I meant to record before this, but I think this is going to go up straight after Dark Souls. So we've got that. But just out of curiosity, I do want to see whether or not we still have the hospital minigame, because that is ridiculous. I wonder if you can game over in that. We got it, I think, on our second life, maybe our third. It's a hard-ass game. It was stressful as shit. But yeah, you know, there weren't even any swear words in this, and yeah, we got the complete and utter game over here. Excellent. Love seeing that. Oh, and we didn't even hit a checkpoint, apparently. All right, well, this was a story about death, and I hope you got some semblance of enjoyment and thoughtfulness out of it. Maybe a little better as an idea, and maybe the execution in the back end of the game could have been a bit better. Maybe some of these puzzles for those Polaroids could have been a little better. Maybe if we could have a chapter select, that would actually be really nice. Go back for certain things we may have missed, but without further ado, thank you all again, and I hope to see you next time.